Hey guys, it is Anthony from TeXtreme Lacrosse, and we're back with you to break down and review the all-new ECD Carbon MTX 2.0 Lacrosse Shaft. This is obviously the second iteration of the MTX series, which released about 3 years ago, and is really built for those defensive players, those two-way middies, to have a really nice handle option for them. So let's get into the details. And the first thing that we're going to get into is the player profile for the MTX 2.0, and it's going to be just like the original MTX, and it's going to be those two-way middies, those defensive middies that are dealing out a decent amount of punishment, and these handles need to be able to take a beating and have high durability. Those players usually can break some other handles, and usually the only option for them might be something like a box handle, which is very heavy, and this is going to be the perfect balance for those types of players. And the next key detail is going to be the durability of the MTX 2.0. The MTX already had a great level of durability to it with the TeXtreme material through them, and now with the 2.0, ECD is adding a Kevlar layer to these things as well, in which we saw with the Carbon Pro 3.0 series, it greatly increased the durability of those handles, and now adding that Kevlar to the MTX series, which already had a high level of durability, these MTX 2.0s are going to be able to take a heavy amount of beating throughout the play. And the next key detail for the MTX 2.0 is going to be the shape profile of the handle. And this one is going to be the ECD standard shape, which if you've used any of the Carbon series of the Carbon 3.0, the Carbon Power, this is going to be that standard shape all the way through. So this is the tried and true formula for the shape with ECD. And the next key detail is going to be the flex profile of the MTX 2.0, which is going to be a flex level 1, which is very stiff all the way through the handle. Obviously with a handle that's the MTX, something for those defensive middies, those two-way middies, that this is going to be able to stay as rigid as possible and be able to give out the punishment and take it as well. And then from the throws and shots, passes standpoint, they are going to be as accurate as possible, as this thing is going to remain rigid all the way through. And the next thing up is going to be the weight of the MTX 2.0 handle. So with the sliding end cap donut piece on it, this is going to weigh in at 6.65 ounces. If you want to take that donut cap off the end and just put the sliding end piece, the end cap in here, it's going to weigh in at 6.25. So depending on how you want that set up, if you want that to be a little bit heavier, you could kind of have your option of how you want that to go in. But again, weight with that sliding end cap piece on there will be 6.65 ounces. Without it, 6.25. And the last key detail is the look of the MTX 2.0 handle. So as you can see, it has that raw carbon gray look at the bottom there. It fades up into the white, so it's a nice clean look. The white standard end cap on there, and then all the ECD callouts from the Crab, from the Carbon MTX 2.0 have a gray metallic look to them, with the MTX having a little bit of a shiny look. And then ECD Lacrosse on the bottom on that carbon called out in white. And so this thing just really has a nice, slick, clean look to it all the way through. So to wrap up the key details of the Carbon MTX 2.0 shaft, the player profile for this thing is going to be for those two-way middies, those defensive middies that need a handle that can take a beating but also dole one out, but not being as heavy as a box handle. So a nice, reliable, steady handle. The shape profile is just going to be the standard. So if you've used the Carbon 3.0, the Carbon 3.0 Pro, Power, this is going to be similar to that shape. The flex is going to be a flex 1, so super rigid all the way through there, able to take a beating, but also those passes, throws, and shots are going to be as accurate as possible. So that wraps up our review and breakdown of the ECD Carbon MTX 2.0 handle. These are going to release Thursday, May 30th at 10 a.m. They're going to retail for $174.99. You can get yours at each of our TeXtreme Lacrosse locations or shop with us online at TeXtremelacrosse.com. In the description down below, put the direct link to purchase as well as all of the links to our social media feeds. Please make sure to like and follow us on all of those. If you have any questions in the comment section down below, put your question in there. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. Make sure you have this video liked as well as subscribe to our channel. Make sure you get all of our review videos. Thanks for always watching, guys. We'll see you out there.